Alright, so this is the 2-turn Code Talker combo. Because you're going to use 2 cards to create a board, and then in one turn, and then in the following turn that you have, you will extend that combo, go even further, and evolve your board. So simple enough, basic combo where you summon Spiny, you link Spiny off for VELLYNX, summon VELLYNX, chain Gazelle, Gazelle's effect, VELLYNX effect. VELLYNX will give you Salamangreat Sanctuary, and Gazelle will let you send Will of the Salamangreat to the graveyard. You play the field spell. Sorry. You play the field spell to get that started. Then you will bring back Spiny from the graveyard by its own effect. Yep, you will overlay the 2 to make Salamangreat Mirage. You detach a material to activate Salamangreat Mirage's effect to bring out Jaguar. For the rest of the turn, you can't activate effects of monsters unless they're fire. So that's important to keep in mind. And then you will take VELLYNX Jaguar, and you make a Sunlight Wolf, summon it to the left side. Then use the field card's ability to allow you to use Sunlight Wolf as link material for another Sunlight Wolf. Summon it to the left side. Zone. Then, because you did that, now you can add Will of Salamangreat back to your hand. You can play Will of Salamangreats. Before you use that effect, you'll want to bring back Jaguar with his own effect, and I'll put Sunlight Wolf back into the extra deck because you're going to need that next turn. Bring Jaguar back here. Now Sunlight Wolf's secondary effect will trigger because Jaguar is summoned under him to let you add a Salamangreat monster from your graveyard to your hand. I'll put VELLYNX back in the extra deck so I can use it again later in the game. Won't need it for the rest of this combo. Now, oops, damn, why is that happening? Sorry about that. I'll try to be still. All right, so now you want to link Salamangreat Mirage and Jaguar. Make Nightmare Phoenix. Still using the proxies. Nightmare Phoenix. Since Nightmare Phoenix is a fire, if you had a card to discard, you could discard it and to draw a card and pop a back row if there is anything to pop. But we're not going to do that. Since we still have Sunlight Wolf on the field, now we can use Will of the Salamangreat's ability to send it to the graveyard to bring back 2 monsters because Sunlight Wolf is a link 2. So I'll bring back Jaguar and Gazelle. These are 2 monsters with different names. So Gazelle and Jaguar, link them off to make Nightmare Cerberus. So now there's your board. You got these 4 cards on the field: Sunlight Wolf, Phoenix, Cerberus, and Sanctuary. And I only require 2 cards to pull this off from your hand, which means you should still, if you went first, you should still have 3 cards to play with. Let's say those 3, 2 of those 3 cards is, one is Roar, one is Rage. So now you have counter abilities. You have the ability to interrupt your opponent's plays to be able to maintain this board. Then next turn you'll draw a card, and then you'll extend this play. So then you will use the field spell using Sunlight Wolf as link material to summon the Sunlight Wolf that you returned last turn onto the field. Activate its ability to add the Will of the Salamangreat from the graveyard back to your hand. You'll play it. You will activate its effect to send it to the graveyard to bring back Jaguar, and Gazelle. You can use Gazelle's effect to further send stuff to graveyard to further your plays. You might send the fusion spell card or whatnot for later on, but you probably will end up OTKing your opponent this turn anyway, so it won't be necessary, but you can do that. But we're not going to activate the effects. We're just going to go straight into using Cerberus and Jaguar. Cerberus, Jaguar into Trigate Wizard. So you link these two into Trigate Wizard. I'm using a Trigate Wizard proxy. I actually do have one, but it's in the deck. Anyway, Trigate Wizard. Then you will link off Sunlight Wolf and Gazelle to create Transcode Talker to the right zone, and then Transcode Talker's effect will let you bring back a link 3 or lower Cyverse monster from the graveyard, and you'll bring back Sunlight Wolf. Since you have a Salamangreat monster on the field, you can use Spinny's effect this turn to bring itself back. Then you can link off these two monsters or Cyverses, and link 2, link, and just obviously you could do right there link 3. You can go into a EXCODE Talker, and so Transcode Talker will now make it where all your monsters get 500 extra attack and they can't be targeted. VELLYNX makes it where all your monsters can't be destroyed as a result of battle. EXCODE Talker makes it where Transcode Talker and Trigate Wizard can't be destroyed by card effects, plus it's giving them extra 500 boost. So Transcode Talker would be a 33. EXCODE Talker would be a 28. Trigate Wizard would be a 32. And VELLYNX would be a 2400. So that's a lot of damage right there. And then let's say you don't want to make EXCODE Talker, you want to do something else. You can instead link summon and create Shooting Code Talker instead. And then with Shooting Code Talker, it will give you the abilities to oops, damn, this is annoying. Okay, gives you the ability to attack multiple monsters. Right, attack multiple monsters. Because of Trigate Wizard's first effect, you'll be able to, all the monsters co-link with it. Whenever they battle monsters, they'll deal double damage, so you'll be able to deal double battle damage when you attack with a Shooting Code Talker, Transcode, of course VELLYNX, right? But Transcode definitely gonna put in work, attack a lot of monsters, deal double damage, double battle damage, right? And then at the end of the battle phase, for every monster you destroyed with a Shooting Code Talker, you'll draw a card. So obviously you want some pluses. So that's obviously a good option there, and being able to wipe your opponent's board, break their board down is useful. With one monster, you can just wither down their board, and then finish them off with Transcode, Trigate, and Nightmare Phoenix. Trigate Wizard does have his second effect where it can once per turn banish a card on your opponent's field, so you can get rid of a problematic monster that might be too strong for your board to take down, or maybe the monster just can't die by battle, so you can just banish it. Or they might have some back roll you might need to get rid of, like maybe, I don't know, Swords Revealing Light or something, and you need to get rid of that back row. So you have TRIGATE Wizard for that. So yeah, obviously you can tweak this around, you know, play around with this configuration. But it's that's the end of the video for the 2-turn Salamangreat Code Talker board.